Yo, what's going on, guys? Pineapple Sway here. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Madden 21 beta, first impressions, and my personal thoughts of how I feel about the game in the beta. Um, First off, I am on Madden 20, so I can't show any gameplay of Madden 21 or even show anything of Madden 21. There's like a no capture agreement or something. Not really sure, but I can't show anything, so I'm just going to be talking about it on Madden 20. First initial thoughts. I thought the game was a lot better than what we had this year and in previous Maddens. That's just my opinion. It seems like this year that passing the ball is definitely the way to go. I really couldn't get the ball moving when I was running the ball unless my opponent was in a nickel package or in dime. That was the only time I could really get yards. If he was in a 3-4 set and I ran like halfback dive or something, I would get blown up. Um, and the stretch was really ineffective. I've played over 20 online games, surprisingly, on Madden 21 already in the beta, and I gotta say, they definitely made the run a lot more. They made it a lot more harder to run, and it's a little bit better, more easier to pass. Um, I had success in a gun split close, a popular offense in previous Maddens. That was the offense I was running online, and also I gotta say, the Buccaneers will be a very, very good team in Madden 21. I can't say exactly what they have on offense and defense, but they'll be a really, really good team. Um, Also, that people were talking about that Earl Thomas is very overpowered. I only played 2 games with the Ravens, and Earl Thomas is going to be a good player. He may be the best safety in Madden 21 because just the abilities that he has. I can't really talk about the abilities he has, but he does have really good abilities, which makes him one of the best players in that beta. Um, but back to it. Tackling is very well improved. You just don't see like really crappy running backs breaking off 7 tackles anymore. If they're a really bad running back, they're gonna get wrapped up and tackled. Um, a lot of people were trying, the new truck stick, which is why, and they were just getting tackled. If they have low truck rating, they're not gonna be able to truck a defender. And just defense too. They were just swarming to the football. If you ran a toss or a stretch or a dive, they would swarm right to the ball. They really wouldn't focus on anything. They would just swarm to the ball, basically. In football, they basically teach you to go to the ball. You know, cover your man, go to the ball. That's about it. And and on defense, I feel like the defense has really improved. But like on the other hand, a lot of problems I've seen online is people usering. If you're using this year, like a middle linebacker or a safety, you can't make a mistake. You can't second guess yourself because it's gonna cost you. Because if you second guess yourself, you're really really slow on defense, and it may just be because it's the start of the game and it's just base players and they're just all really slow. They're not fast. But if you make a mistake on defense, just using, so like if someone's running a crossing route and you take the underneath route, sorry about that. But if someone's running a crosser and then they have an underneath route, and you take the underneath, they're gonna hit the crosser. But if you take the crosser and hit the underneath, you gotta just sort of stand your ground and pick. You gotta pick your poison basically because you're not really fast enough, or you just adjust on defense. Also, speaking of defense, cross manning is back. That really wasn't in this game, but it was in previous Maddens. They made it easier to stop crossing routes and slant routes coming across the field. Which I love. I love cross manning. I feel like it makes defense a lot more easier for people who are trying to stop really high powered offenses, people who really know what they're doing. If someone's just running crossing routes over and over, you got a cross man to stop it. But also what I've noticed that I picked up on, I feel like I was trying all the popular blitzes in Madden 20, 3-4 odd, just cover 4, drop show 2, just send 8, pray to God that you get through. 1-4-6, the 3-4 bear, the strong safety scrape, I think. Just a bunch of different blitzes. DB Sting 2 out of 1-4-6. The other blitz out of 2 I can't think of it, 2-3-6, I believe. Just a bunch of popular blitzes in Madden 20, and they were getting picked up. Linemen, they actually seem to have awareness. If you know how to pass protect decently and slide protect and all of that, double team, you will be golden in Madden 21. You will probably only get sacked once or twice unless you roll out the pocket with an escape artist quarterback. That will be like the only time they get a shed and sack you. I mean, the protection is off the charts, which is very, very well done by EA by giving the offensive lineman awareness. Because I had this guy, he loop blitzed me. He ran a loop blitz, and my running back actually picked up the loop blitzer. While like in previous Maddens, the loop blitzer would probably just scream free and kill me, just kill shot me. But he didn't. My running back, they actually slided to the left. Running back picked him up, and I just threw a dot. I mainly use the Bucks online since the Bucks are really fun to use. But also on the other off the record, the way I think that Madden 21 is going to be is you got to really invest in your pass rush for the Ultimate Team players. I feel like pass rushing is going to be the way to go. Just pass rushing abilities. Maybe 3 defensive linemen of X factors. I mean, I know a lot of people ran that this year, but like that seems like the way to go, because I mean I wasn't really getting pressure with my defenders. For the Bucks, on the other hand, but I'm not gonna say who has the abilities. I will. Shaquille Barrett, he has abilities. He has pass rushing abilities. I'm not gonna say exactly what they were, but he was able to get to the quarterback. And also Calais Campbell of the Baltimore Ravens had pass rushing abilities. He was able to get to the quarterback. So I feel like if you have 2 defensive ends of pass rushing abilities and then a nose tackle or a regular defensive tackle, whatever scheme you run in the middle, you will have success in Madden 21. Because it seems like blitzing is not the way to go, because the lineman picked that up really well. And you're just going to have to rely on your pass rush and your coverage skills. Now, I got to say about coverage, I felt that the coverage was really, really well in this game. My corners, the cornerbacks of the Buccaneers, Sean Murphy Bunting and some other guy, can't think of his name. I can't think of his name. They were bagging corner routes and post routes. I was just sitting in cover 3 most of the game because that's what I like to run. Then I was running cover 4, and I was having a lot of success just destroying people. The only thing that I had problems stopping was probably like underneath routes, and then people were running 4 verticals against me. Because also halfback screens, surprisingly, halfback screens are back. With the user being so slow and the lineman actually having awareness, you can run halfback screens again. But yeah, I was having a really fun time because you can set now. There's you can set how far you want your DBs to play. I'm not gonna go into full detail because I'm not really sure how much I can say, but you can set your DBs to how far they want to play in their zones. So I was setting it to certain abilities. I would adjust my opponent. I'd have it on default settings the first drive, see how my opponent's tendencies and how he plays. Then I would switch it up to how I feel would best help me. I've won a lot of games on that game, or Madden 21 surprisingly. I think I have my online record 16-4, 17-3. I have a really good online record surprisingly. It seems like this game, Madden 21, will just be a game of chess. You just got to guess your opponent, what he's doing. You got to adjust to it defensively and offensively. Speaking of defense, I really didn't find a successful defense. I was kind of just throwing everything at my opponents to see what would really work. I was trying everything that was popular in Madden 20 just to see, and I was not having any success. I really don't know what other people can say, but I mean, the most success that I had in Madden 21 defensively was running a big nickel, cover 3, or big nickel, or nickel, and it was nickel normal and cover 4. Those were the 2 plays that I had success in, just relying on my pass rush to get home and get to the quarterback, and that my opponent makes a dumb read, which most of the case, my opponent did make a dumb read and my pass rush would get home. There's also a new formation out of the 4-4-3 playbook that had 6 down linemen, and really, it was a really interesting defense. I feel like that will be a good run defense at the goal line or on short yardage. I used that to stop the run. That was a really good play. But after playing the beta, and I feel like this will be a good Madden when this will be not the best Madden, but it will be a good Madden. We kind of, I mean, I feel like this is a step in the right direction for the future of Madden, and I feel like once we get to the next gen consoles, we will be in a lot better hands. For now, I will give the Madden 21 beta a 7 out of 10 because this is probably the game we're gonna get at launch, and I was very satisfied with the game that I had. Very, very, very satisfied. Let me put your thoughts down below. I want to hear what you guys think of the Madden 21 beta. I really liked it. It's better. I think it was better than the past like 3 Maddens we've gotten. Honestly, I would love to hear your feedback down below of what you thought about the beta. Also, please like and subscribe. And if you made it to this far of the video, put big trust down below in the comment section. It's just Pineapple Sway. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are my initial thoughts on Madden 21. Peace out.